Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and we're going to do a little bit of a WIP and chat and catch up today. I'm currently using Zesty Navy Tray, which I feel like I've not got to use due to being off YouTube etc. recently. And I'm also using the green sparkle pen, which was also a release for May. And I'm doing a new large painting, which I have done the kit up video for. I actually did the video yesterday, though it's not gone up on the channel yet. I did the video yesterday because I have finished flying feathers in the last few weeks. So I decided to let the wheel decide and kit up my next painting, which is this round one. So stay tuned for that video if you want to see what the painting actually is. But this bottom section has a lot of white. I have quite a few tubs of white, or the bottles of white with diamonds in, and yeah, I sort of can't get away from the white because this whole neck section is white as well. There's a few little other colours getting further across, but there is also here as well. So rather than delay the WIP and chat for another day or so while I got through a bit more of the white, I figured let's get a WIP and chat up. Let's get all of you guys updated. And yeah, you can see what painting this will end up being. If you can't figure it out already, it is one that has been in my stash for a while. So it may not be one that is remembered, should we say, because I've had this one for a while. And yeah, it will be revealed in the kitting up video that will come soon. But I have had, I think it's been about 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe even, that I've not been creating content, creating videos for YouTube. There was a few videos that were actually already pre-done, pre-scheduled. So for the first week or so that I wasn't filming, it may not have been noticed as much. But unfortunately, I caught COVID. We've had 2 of my daughters have had it in the house, but fortunately didn't pass it on. Like, they had it at different times, one last year, one the beginning of the year. But this time, unfortunately, my hubby caught it. Not quite as easy to not be passed on. So yeah, unfortunately, the day before my birthday it was, I actually woke up feeling pretty rotten. Didn't work that day. Did a COVID test later on in the day when I felt like I could move a bit more. And unfortunately that came back as positive. So I had a few days feeling pretty rough, and then I've had a few weeks feeling extremely breathless and tired. I've been, fine sitting on the couch and whatever else. I didn't even diamond paint for about a week. That's sort of probably the level of how bad it felt, was the fact that I didn't diamond paint for a week. And then since then I've just not had the energy so much to do anything. Do videos, do anything. It was even going to the bathroom. I felt tired once I'd been to the bathroom. So yeah, that's where I have been. That's why the videos have been sparse. I did get to film a very short unboxing or an unboxing, which generally tends to be shorter videos. I did get to film one of those yesterday. That went up on my other channel. Fan Sales Friday had already been filmed, so in effect you got 2 videos on one day. And I am trying to see this weekend sort of how many videos I can potentially get done, taking, of course, rests in between. I'm feeling a lot more like my normal self, but we'll see. We'll see how things go depending on how much I end up doing this weekend and whether my body says it's far too much or not. We'll see. But yeah, thank you all so much for your well wishes. I know my hubby did put a post in the Facebook group to let you guys know sort of where I was. But yeah, that's where I was. I also want to say thank you to a few individual people. So Jackie, I want to say thank you so much. She sent me a birthday card, just knowing that it was near the end of the month. She sent me a birthday card and a little birthday gift, which was the card and in fact the gift were Mr. Quackers. So the card was from Splatterworks and had Mr. Quackers on it. And then she also sent me a coaster of Mr. Quackers. So the coaster is now primarily used for my brew, my coffee, when I am sat diamond painting or even, just general sat and resting at the moment. Yeah, so that was greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, Jackie. Also, Margaret, Little Gem, has sent a couple of sweetie boxes to me from Candy Box as a little bit of a get well. So thank you so much. They did really make me smile. Thoroughly enjoyed those. Luna the dog wants some, but she's not getting any. She likes to come and have a sniff, and she got very excited. She likes to have a sniff of the post. She goes a bit crazy sometimes when the doorbell goes or when post gets dropped through the letterbox. She thinks it's somebody coming to visit her, so I have to show her, I tend to show her that it's not somebody coming to visit, it's something coming in the house, a parcel. And she got very excited with the sweetie one. Very disappointed as soon as she realised they weren't for her, but excited because it was a parcel with nice smells. And then also, in addition, I have, in fact, I've just spotted, there's the card. That's a bit of a zoomed up, but that's the idea. Mr. Quacker's birthday card. I also then got another gorgeous card from Paulette, aka Lady Dax, sending me some little ice gems to add to mine. So thank you to all of you ladies and everybody, of course, that has passed on well wishes. I'm getting there. June Waffle will be going ahead. I've normally talked about it a lot more by now. I've normally potentially prepared the canvas, or at least discussed preparing the canvas and getting that ready. So that's going to be one of my priority videos to do. But I am going to be doing the mini paintings from Paint Gem. I did ask about it, or spoke about it, in my last WIP Chats to see what people thought, and there were a couple of people that did prefer the idea of doing a 30 by 40 painting, and I appreciate that's what I normally do, but there was quite a few more that were interested in a mini painting a day, and I thought it would be a nice change. It's something a little bit different. The mini paintings from Paint Gem are very, very popular at the moment. They are very well received as something that is different, but still a diamond painting, I suppose, rather than a new off the canvas item. There are, you know, some people that aren't as keen with off the canvas, which I completely get. But yeah, they're quite big at the moment, so I feel like the June Waffle is sort of an ideal opportunity to do something a little bit different for the waffle. And who knows whether they will be something that is as popular, or, you know, whether it's something that everybody's already done and is over, should we say. Not that I ever think I'll get over them. I've currently got 6 more sets sat on my side, ready to do an unboxing on, and then to choose which ones I want to do for the June Waffle, because I'll need quite a few for the June Waffle. But that doesn't mean that you guys have to at all. The idea of the June Waffle is pretty much like the December Advent. It's the idea of doing a little bit of diamond painting each day. Quite often in previous years, I have taken a 30 by 40 and divided it up into 30 sections. And I do 1 section per day. And the idea is by the end of the month, I have a completed diamond painting. But the primary goal is to find a little bit of time for yourself each day to diamond paint. Of course, Christmas, when we do the Advent, is a very busy time of year. For many of us, it's a busy time of year. And I wanted, or people asked for as well, the time to do another one at a different time of year. Some people, you know, life is just far too busy at Christmas for them to even contemplate taking time for themselves, which is a shame, but is understandable. And June gives the chance for even more people to join in. So don't feel you have to do a mini one. Don't even feel you have to do a 30 by 40. You can do any size. You can even potentially have a big diamond painting that you're doing and just set yourself a goal of completing a small section of it per day. It doesn't even have to be completed by the end of June. If you just tend to work on big ones, the idea is doing some. So hopefully there'll be many of you that will be able to join us for a WIP and Chat every day throughout the month of June. That reminds me, I have all my pen boxes. So I now have 2 pen boxes. I did an unboxing of one that I purchased. I did purchase a second pen box to be able to store what seems to be my growing collection of diamond painting pens, but I haven't yet put all sort of the details of where each pen came from. I know a lot of them in my head, but I did get one mixed up in December, so I wanted to make sure that I wrote it down so that I didn't get it wrong again. Yeah, I need to actually do that so that I'll be using a different pen and hopefully a different tray each day of the month throughout the month of June, and doing a little bit of a little diamond painting while chatting to you guys at the same time. So I hope you'll be able to join me for that. Do stay tuned for more videos coming in relation to that over the next week or so. I've got quite a lot of videos to do because, yeah, there's partly videos that I was planning on doing anyway before I became ill. And also, you know, the likes of the kitting up for this one, which is because I finished the other one while I've not been well. I didn't diamond paint for ages. Then I decided to do quite a few special diamond paintings. I may have even done about 6 or 7 special diamond paintings, thinking I'd feel better soon and then I could do more of the flying feathers as a WIP and Chat, because that's how I was doing it. I was doing it all on WIP and Chat. But it soon became apparent that I wasn't going to be able to, I didn't have the energy to talk and diamond paint at the same time. And I think I've only got about 3 special diamond paintings left in my stash. And I was getting a little bit bored of doing special diamond paintings as well, after doing possibly 6 or 7 of them. So I decided to just do flying feathers. I wasn't up for doing the heaven and earth design. And other than that, flying feathers was the only painting that I had kitted up. So I just decided to do it. So I've got, videos that I need to do of dekitting of flying feathers. I've still got the dekitting of the cocktail set from the mini paints. I need to do another logbook update before June. And I did realise as soon as I did the last logbook update and I went to put, because I said I would need to make sure that I updated my logbook at the beginning of June. And as soon as I went to put it in my calendar, I realised it was June Waffle. So I need to do a logbook update for the 31st of May so that I can make sure I keep up to date with my logbook. I think that's something I need to ensure is a little bit of a priority, because it can take a lot more work if I'm behind on it, if I don't keep up to date, especially considering I've just done, a whole load of special diamond paintings. While I don't actually put the individual ones in my logbook, I've decided not to with the specials. I do have a list of them and I do mark when I've completed them. And I did get a diamond painting for my birthday, which I do need to update into my logbook. And I think I may have another one or maybe 2 from unboxings that went up after my last logbook update. So I've got those to do as well. And I've got quite a few unboxings that have turned up. So there's loads of videos that I need to do. Just a general catch up on dekittings, this kitting up. I need to, of course, do the unboxings for the June Waffle. I need to kit up for the June Waffle, which I'm not yet sure if it's going to go in one video or in multiple, because the mini paintings come in sets of 10 or 12, which means I need to kit up 3 of the sets for throughout the month of June, doing one of the mini ones a day. So maybe if anybody else is doing some mini ones, maybe you mix it up, because there is of course 30 days in June. Maybe you'll mix it up with another painting, do a mini painting one day, a section of a painting another day maybe. And I could potentially do that, but I have 6 sets of the mini paintings here, so I figured it'll do me no harm to get through a few of them. I also have a framing video I want to do on the mini paintings. I'm not sure if that will get done this side of June Waffle. I think that may end up having to be pushed back until July. But it'll be nice to showcase the frames with even more diamond paintings, even more of the mini sets, and see how they all fit in the frames and how they look. There's also some new mini sets from Paint Gem that have just gone up for pre-order. So if they do interest you, I don't think they would arrive by June, but if the new mini sets do interest you, and if I do end up getting some before June Waffle's finished, I might squeeze some of them in. I don't know. We're going to see how things go. It could be that after filming a couple of videos today, I end up being too exhausted to do more, and therefore the videos may be a bit less. I'm going to see how many I can get done, and listen to what my body tells me, and just do what I can. But I'm looking forward to June Waffle. I do really enjoy the doing a diamond painting each day, even if it does, you know, take that time on an evening. I enjoy the waffle process. In relation to comments, questions, all the rest of it, there was a lot of comments and questions on previous WIP and Waffles. I've been working through them for quite a while. Sometimes I've even had 2 to 3 WIP and Waffles going up in a week. And I've still had loads of comments and questions. So while I've not been well, and while I knew June Waffle was coming up, I have gone through and I've given a heart reaction to comments, and I have answered questions in text form rather than chatty form, rather than actual waffling. So it's any comments sort of from this video onwards that I will probably use in the next WIP and Waffles. Sort of wipe the slate clean a little bit, but still ensured that I've answered people's questions. So if people do want things, you know, that they've asked, maybe me speaking the answer rather than a text answer, do feel free to ask it again. And then it is likely to come up in a future WIP and Waffle. But I felt like today's, I had quite a few different updates to give you guys. I can probably think of more things to waffle through while I finish this section. And yeah, I thought I would end up doing nothing but WIP and Waffles throughout the rest of this month and into June, and of course all the way through June, if I tried to get all those comments and questions answered. And I've got other videos that need doing as well. So do feel free to ask your questions. I think there's another WIP and Chat. I think I've got scheduled another WIP and Chat next weekend. This one's going up a little bit early because I feel like, you know, the first big video or longer video that's not an unboxing video that needs to go up is just an explanation really on where I've been and what's been going on. And then you guys are all up to date before the June Waffle, which I'm really excited for. I'm really excited to unbox these mini sets. Say I've got 6 of them. I think that actually means, I mean, one of the space sets I did an unboxing on was for Megan. Not that she's had a chance to do any of it yet, but it was sent for Megan. So that one will be for her to do, though I've done an unboxing for you guys. I think the rest of the sets that I've got is actually, apart from the new pre-order, it is all the rest of the sets. So if there's any sets that you've been interested in, by the time I've done that unboxing, you guys should have seen an unboxing on each and every one. And yeah, if there's any that interest you, don't forget to use my discount code, because who wants to say no to a discount? So the discount code, just for those that prefer it verbally or can't see the description underneath, it is 4kids at 147. And I do have on my website, addmorezest.com, I do have a section called links and codes, and that puts any links to sites that I've got. Some of them are affiliate links, which means I do get a little bit back if you use them. But some of them also have discount codes, and some of them the link is only there for the discount code. Like, I don't get anything from it, but you guys do. But they're all linked on one page. So on my website, links and codes, and that will give you any discount codes that companies have shared with me for you guys are there. It's got a fairly new glue dot in this new pen, so give it a little bit of a dab on my clothes when it tends to get a little bit too sticky, but it doesn't seem to take too long to prime. I don't know whether it's just my fluffy leggings that I've been wearing today, that it's not taken too long to prime, but it could well be that I did, because I did dab it on my fluffy leggings. So maybe fluffy clothes are the way to go. There is a lot of white on this painting, can you see? And it is 5200, so it is a white rather than an off-white. But these are nice diamonds. Every now and then I get two diamonds stuck together, which is what you saw me just get rid of. All the two diamonds stuck together that were left in my tray. But so far, all the diamonds I've used have been really nice quality, which is good. This is a Timney Arts painting, just to give a little bit of a hint before the unboxing. But I did use the Tiny Decisions app, the wheel, to decide which painting I was doing. There was at least once, if not twice, while I was ill and felt like doing some diamond painting but didn't have a diamond painting ready, that I did get up and come in my craft room and seriously think about just kitting one up, not on video. And I was going to kit up couple of days ago, I think it was. I actually took the box into the conservatory for the Fox Girl from Carrot.art, because I thought it was so different and vibrant, and thought, oh, I really want to do that one. And then I think I took out the paper sheet and realised it had 72 colours, and I was like, oh, that. And I think my brain was just, while I wanted to do diamond painting, I was still feeling levels of exhaustion, and the thought of kitting up 72 colours, it was just a little bit too much for me, so I ended up putting it back. And then I did wonder a couple of times, do I, don't I? But then last night, I was like, right, I am just going to go and kit up a painting, and I'm going to let the app decide which one it is. And if it turns out to be the one that's 72 colours, then maybe I film it over a couple of videos, and actually a couple of days, and do part of the video and then have a rest and then do another part of the video. So I don't think it's my best quality video. I think I can definitely hear and feel my tiredness in it. I can hear and feel it a little bit in this one. But I'll get there. You've sort of got to keep plodding on to a certain extent. So yeah, it chose this painting, which you will see, and I got it kit up, and then I did a section of it last night. I actually did the full bottom row. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. It's a round painting, so it does get completed a little bit quicker maybe than a square painting would. It also has a lot of block and bulk colour, so like this white. I actually did the whole of the white all the way across the bottom because it went to just before halfway, so there was only this little section that had colour, and I just decided to keep going and do all the white and then fill in any colour parts. A bit like what I'm doing on this section, I just did it all the way across the bottom. And yeah, I love the fact that I have another painting kitted up. I've not got a lot of my Heaven and Earth design done. That one, I can do it sat on the couch, but it's easier for me to do it sat at the dining table. And at the moment when I'm resting, the couch is better for me. So maybe I'll pick up more of that Heaven and Earth design when I'm back to 100%. But I am eager now. I'm feeling like, you know, I want to be getting more videos done. I've missed it. I want to get my craft room straightened up a little bit, which does involve kitting down paintings. So there'll be quite a bit of kitting down, though there'll be some kitting up in between. Depending on how many videos I can get filmed and spreading them out, you may find that there is a couple more kitting down than there is kitting up. I try to spread them out even if they don't get put up on my channel in the order that I film them. But sometimes, especially when I have quite a few diamond paintings around in my craft room that need kitting down, quite often I feel like I need to at least film them first and sort of clear the decks a bit. Get the kitting downs done so that diamonds can go away, storage can go away, the paintings themselves can be put away. And as soon as all that's done, then I can start thinking about kitting up new paintings or unboxing new paintings. We're just going to see. I don't know how much my energy levels will allow me to do, so I'm just going to keep plodding, and every time I feel like I've got enough energy, stamina to do a video, I'm just going to do one, and I'm going to do whatever video probably suits tidying up my craft room the most, because I definitely want my craft room straightened up as much as possible before the June waffle. Makes things a lot easier. As I say, it's not hugely, it's not a big mess. There's just the odd little piles of things. So I have a pile of the special diamond paintings that I've done. And then I have a pile of the diamonds from those. In addition, I have a pile with the flying feathers that has got the Elizabeth Ward storage case, which of course is out and about, and it can quite, if I dekit that, I can put the shelf on the storage, the storage box back in its box and on the shelf and away, but at the moment it's out and about because it's still got diamonds in it. I've then got a pile with the Paint Gems cocktails paintings that need to go away, need to, you know, be unboxed, like i.e. I want to actually look at them. I need to make the decision of which ones I'm going to do for the June Waffle. I can then put the others away in my stash. I've also got a lot of unboxings for the second channel. Add more zest with diamonds, so I need to go through and do the unboxing videos for those so that I don't have all those packages that tend to sit on the floor in my craft room, and that will allow me to get those all sorted out, and I want to get them all sorted and in boxes and potentially throw in some giveaways during June Waffle maybe. Or throw them up on social media and on YouTube and get some of those off to people and get them cleared out a little bit. Maybe I need to do some more mystery boxes as well. I could probably do with getting the unboxings done for the other channel and then pulling all the diamond paintings together and doing a mixture of the two. But yeah, all that sort of stuff depends on energy levels. I'm on a bit of a catch up, but June Waffle's happening. I'm going to be doing mini paint gem paintings. They tend to take, or they have taken me when I'm not talking at the same time, which can sometimes slow production down. Depends. Doing a load of white diamonds is not so bad. They tend to have taken me between half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe 45 minutes to an hour to do each one, which I think is a nice amount of time. Even between half an hour and an hour for diamond paintings is quite a nice time for a WIP Chats to take place, especially when I'm doing it each and every day. Right, I'm just getting my next colour, which is 819. That looks gorgeous on here. These lighter colours are really standing out. I've actually been using, or I did use last night, a pink tray and this pen because the colouring is very similar to the painting. But yeah, I've been itching to actually do a WIP Chat with, you know, the newer trays, or the tray for May, which there is, I think at the time of me filming this, there is actually still 2 zesty trays left, because we haven't been able to get hold of the pink filament to do our standard pink tray. Our standard tray has been replaced with a purple tray for the time being, which means there's no stock limit on that. And it was the best colour to pick in the fact that a lot of people like purple, but it also wasn't the best colour to pick in the fact that a lot of people like purple. Putting a no limit on the amount of trays means I have had a lot of printers printing purple. I think I actually had 3 out of our 4 printers all printing purple at one point. They were all printing purple trays just to ensure that anybody that orders one gets one. Things have calmed down a little bit now. You know, we've not had to get to the point, because I got 3 printers going, we've not had to get to the point where orders are waiting for trays to be printed. It's got close a few times, but we've not quite got to that point. But in turn, because the purple tray's been so popular, and the navy tray, a lot of people like the brighter colours in the trays. We find the brighter and the lighter colours often sell better. We knew that the navy tray may not be as popular when there was a purple available, as, you know, somebody could still get a new tray or a new colour. We knew navy wouldn't quite be as popular. We did have a request to have navy and purple launched at the same time by Denise, I think. So that was taken into consideration, and we decided that, yeah, we would launch the navy at the same time as the purple, or very close together. I think the purple we silently put up on the website a week before, but of course there was still stock available when the navy went up. And yeah, it seems to have worked well. Say there's a couple of zesty trays left, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy that if we can print more stock, and we did have more stock this month, it does mean that, you know, the trays last that little bit longer. Because as exciting as it is for a tray to sell out in 4 minutes, which one of our lilac trays did, as exciting as that is, I don't want people to be disappointed by a tray selling out. That's not our aim. Our aim and our goal ever since we launched the limited edition trays was that they would potentially be a limited, well, our thought was that we would put a limited edition up and it would be available for the month, you know, for the whole month of May. The navy tray would be available. It's not quite happened that way. Our trays have always sold out pretty much within 24 hours. The zesty tray in this navy colour, that there's only 2 left, is the longest we've had a limited edition tray up on the website. And I think that's partly because we've had more available. And also I think it's because the colour it is. Certain colours definitely go a lot quicker than others. But it's nice to be able to see that we're getting closer to having the right number of trays so that people aren't disappointed. And by doing a different basic colour, we are offering, you know, the chance for people to not have to wait for a limited edition to come out and to try and get it at a certain time. So do let us know any colours that you are particularly wanting. If we do end up with another colour that maybe stands out, then maybe we'll change the purple for that colour for a short period of time if we still can't get the pink. Or maybe we'll look at repeating it more often so that everybody can get what they want. It's all trial and error. The trays have only been available, I think, for a year now. I think it was in April that we actually launched the first tray. So it takes a while for things to settle down. Right, when I kitted this painting up, I said I was going to rearrange the bottles in the pot so that in my storage case, so that I would be able to find each symbol quicker, and I've still not done it. I got too excited, I think, to actually go and diamond paint, and as soon as I kitted it up, I just went and did diamond painting. Went and diamond painted. So the last few, I'm just dipping my pen into the pot partly because it's a fresh glue dot, so it picks them up really easily. In some cases it picks up too many, but there's also not too many of them, so it's easier to dip into the pot. And last one. There we go. So I'm not sure if any of you guys will know which painting this is just by seeing the bottom of it. But if you're unsure, stay tuned for the video where I kit this up. But thank you so much for joining me for my first WIP and Chat back, and for waiting for me and for your support. But thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.